God, I could just listen to this title music forever. So good. And look at that background, too. Beautiful starry sky. Alright, so, I guess let's start with a quick recap of what happened last time. Last time was the beginning, so we learned that there was a war between the Hans and the Mechon. Three particular warriors. You had Dunban, Dixon, and Mumkar. They fought their best, sort of. Dunban did his best, wielding the mysterious blade known as the Monado. Mumkar tried to turn tail and run, and then he got. The thing about Dunban using the Monado is that it pushed his body beyond its limits and left him critically injured. He survived, but, you know, not without a price. Then, a year later, after the Mechon were thought to have been defeated, our heroes, Reyn, Shulk, and Fiora, residents of Colony 9, one of the two final standing Hans colonies, suddenly they were attacked by Mechon. And things didn't go so well. Shulk managed to use the Monado himself, and in doing so, discovered a new power that Dunban, thought to be the only one who could wield the Monado, never experienced. The power to see visions of the future. Then you learned that just because he could see the future doesn't mean he's always able to change it. And unfortunately, Fiora did not survive the attack. So, with that, I'm going to replay the last cutscene I showed at the end of last stream. Hopefully the voices aren't going to echo this time. And then I will begin again properly. So you can kind of see here, I did play a little more just to get some side quests done, get some extra experience and levels, equipment and all that, but we'll start from there, from the system save.
No! It's all very well going after that metal-faced Mechon, but shouldn't we have some kind of plan?
How about checking out Colony 6?
Colony 6, the only other Homs colony left.
Colony 6 is on the way to Sword Valley, where there's supposed to be a Mechon base. If that's where they came from, maybe the people in Colony 6 saw something.
Good point. They might even know something about that metal-faced Mechon. So, we go past the Magmel ruins and up through Tephra Cave. Then we should arrive at the Bionis knee.
Yeah, and if we can get to the knee, it ain't far to Colony 6, right?
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to Colony 6.
Alright. Gem crafting is now available. You know what? I think I can show that off a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and load up the other save I have. It's really easy to switch between saves. I appreciate that about this game. So let's check out gem crafting real quick.
Who's there?
Alright, so I've been picking up a few ether crystals from monsters sometimes. And you can use those crystals to create gems for your armor. So that's basically what this is all about. Just kind of skip past this dialogue because he's saying, you know, you can use them to improve your stats and give you, you know, extra abilities and whatnot. Alright. So I guess before I can do that, he's going to make me equip them some. I've already done it before, but he gave me... we'll give some extra HP to Reyn. And why don't we give him even more HP? Wait, hold on. We'll give Shulk a little HP because he could use it. By the way, you could probably see that I have upgraded Shulk's armor a bit. He's got some new looks. For that matter, so does Reyn. It's great. Alright. So now what?
Who's there?
Alright, so you don't have to pay for it. You just come up and talk to this guy. Alright, so now we're probably going to get a tutorial. Alright, so here's the gist of it. Each crystal that I find is going to have some number of qualities to it. I just want to skip it. They come in different tiers. You pick 2 different characters to work with it. You get shooters and engineers, as they're called. I'll leave it up here. So there's... there are different rounds, and they have each round there's a different level of flame. Strong flames will increase 1 quality by a lot. Mediums will increase the quality, or all the qualities by a little, and the gentle flame says there it fills the cylinder gauge. Basically, cylinders, there it is, if you don't get to 100% by the end of the process, then you get cylinders, and you can save that amount and then use those again, just like crystals. So, let's see here. What can I show off? So I've got a bunch of strength ups. Now here's something I want to mention. When you're picking crystals to use, it automatically stops you as soon as one quality exceeds 100%. So if you're worried about that kind of thing, you will want to choose the order wisely. So we'll just take that back. And hey, Max. So just by changing the order that I put the materials in, now I've got 2 qualities right there that are both over 100. I've got agility up that could potentially hit 200. We'll see if that happens. So I only have the 2 characters, and generally I find that having Shulk be the shooter, and then Reyn being the engineer, is a really good combination if you want to just focus on one quality. I want to say that those ratings there, under Reyn, those great, poor, and poor, I want to say those are the odds, but I'm drawing a blank, so I don't know if that's actually true. So let's give it a try. So the goal is
I'm all over
anything that goes over
Alrighty,
100%,
awesome.
you get a gem
Alrighty,
out of it
to me.
that you can
Woo.
slot into your armor.
There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Woo. To you. To me. Alrighty. There we go. Awesome. Alrighty. To me. Awesome. Yeah, it's alright, I suppose.
And then I can only pick one to save for later. So we'll just save muscle up because that's for defense. We'll just take those. And take these gems that are... they're alright. That was all my crystals, so... Alright, there are ether deposits. You can look for those. I'm sure I'll find some eventually. So let's see if I can cram my shiny new gems into something. Well, I only have... that's a weaker agility up, and that's a weaker strength up, so... not this time. But those are the fundamentals. The crystals come in different tiers, and that means so do gems. And obviously higher gems are better, or higher tiers are better. What else? Oh yes, if you can get any quality over 200%, it'll go into what's called heat, which means that the resulting gem will be 1 tier higher than the materials. Let's see, I think I want to just kind of warp to the next point. Where do I want to go? Whoop. Just open up the map. And I don't know if there's a numerical value you have to hit, but it is also possible to hit mega heat, as they call it. If you can pull that off, then not only does the gem go up a tier, you get 2 of them. So, you know, that's your ultimate goal there. And by the way, can I just mention that the fast travel is just so good in this game? It is so good. Just pick a landmark you've been to, and there you go. That's it. That's all you have to do. This game does have a lot of good quality of life features.
This door, it was closed when we came past before. But it's open now.
Maybe it was programmed to open up in case of Mechon emergency. The way to the Bionis knee is just ahead. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
And then something else I neglected to really talk about is something I really love about this world is that well, we're actually just running around on the Bionis, on that big old robot giant thing. Not really a robot, but the big old giant, swinging that fancy blade at the very beginning, in the kind of the creation myth of the world, you could call it. Oh, already got that one, so free money and, you know, good stuff.
Hi.
But anyway, when Reyn talks about going to the Bionis knee, that means we're literally going onto the knee of the giant.
Oh, hi.
And I think that's super duper cool. And then for reference, Colony 9, where the game begins, is at the foot of the Bionis. That's why they've got those anti-air battery cannons for shooting down debris that falls from above.
An ether lamp.
Don't traders use these things as guideposts?
Yeah. We can follow them to the Bionis knee.
Okay. But if armed traders need guideposts, it must be pretty dangerous in here. Let's keep our wits about us.
Definitely.
So yeah, like I said, the world that this game takes place in is just such a great idea, and I love it so much.
Right!
I feel like beating up this medium scooter.
Now it's right time. Take this! Nothing like
Alright, got a skill out of it, that's cool.
Nice job!
Caravan leggings. Alright, well, let's take a look and see if that's an upgrade for anyone. Alright, a tiny bit more defense, but much weaker ether defense, and it's slightly heavier. Alright, and then that's just all around worse for Reyn, because, yeah. Alright. And I got a new skill for Shulk, so I want to just double check my progress there. Okay, so when Shulk revives a party member, they're going to get even more HP than usual. So that's cool, because that's what I'm in charge of. That means I can also start going on this one. Anyway. Oh hey, here's the ether deposit that the gemstall man guy is talking about. There's no trick to it. You just walk up to the thing and press A. Sometimes you can get better crystal than usual. That's what happened there at the end. So that was neat. I'm gonna beat up this Brog.
Everyone, let's go! Let me at him.
If you're fast enough with your inputs, you can do a pretty good job of...
Man didn't even break a sweat. Piece of cake!
Of queuing up your attacks and... Oh hey. Cool, I got that for someone. Aren't there something I needed pincers for?
I'm really feeling it. Yeah, sure. Guess
Alright, what was I trying to say? So what I was trying to say is that if you can just start a battle with an enemy just by opening up with an attack. There's... the trade-off is that you don't get a chance to raise anyone's tension. Like you can see over there on the left, Reyn's portrait. He's yelling, he's pumped up. He's got a blazing background. He's really into it.
All right, we came through. Let's stay focused.
So when you just draw your weapons, you get that. You get a chance to encourage everyone. Gives them, you know, better accuracy, better evasion, that kind of thing. So it's generally a good idea. So if you're fast enough, you can draw your weapons, and then queue up your attacks before a basic attack starts up. So you can get kind of the best of both worlds. Alright, so these are spider-like enemies. You can probably guess from the way they're called arachnos. That icon above the name there, and here too, means that they attack based on sound. And in other words, that means if you run past them, then they'll attack you. But if you walk slow enough, they'll just leave you alone. But I think I need drops from them anyway, so let's get started here.
This is the Monado's power!
You know, by doing it in the worst possible way.
Come on! Light heal! Thanks! Now it's Reyn time! Yeah, we got him good! Cool!
There, see?
Let's
Easy
pick
every
us up.
time. Gold chests, that's cool. Steady greaves, ranger shoes, alright. You know what, I can't help myself. Let's see how this all compares. Okay, so that's going to lower Reyn's defenses by kind of a lot, and his ability to block, but it gives him a higher critical rate, and it says they're blaze attacks, so I want to double check what that's about. Just a chance to deal extra damage, so I'll keep that in my back pocket for now. What else did I pick up? Graft gauntlets? No. Battle armor? It's not worth it. Caravan gear? Oh, that's what he already has. Let's just take a look at how it looks on Shulk. And Shulk gets a helmet out of it. I don't like that. Let's see. Ranger shoes are... Oh, soil boots are a good upgrade too. Well, we'll do the ranger shoes because slots are generally good to have. I'm going to slap that quick step on him. Gives him 10% extra movement. It's good stuff. I'm going to see if I can't get more of those arachno silks that I need. You know, I said that I wanted to keep these plot focused, but they're right there.
I'm powering up. We're the best. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Oh, there's the line. Thanks, Reyn. Okay. No luck this time. Maybe next time. Oof.
What the? Look at the emblem. They're traders from Colony 6. No wonder it's been so long since the last delivery.
Reyn, their injuries.
They weren't made by no Mechon. It was probably the monsters that live here. Man, that's grim. I don't want to go like this. Not even killed by Mechon, just some monsters in a cave.
They probably had families. Children.
Maybe. It wouldn't surprise me. But why'd you say that?
Oh, no reason. Reyn, shouldn't we return them to the Bionis?
Huh? Oh, right. What's born from the Bionis is returned to the Bionis. That's the way of the Homs. That was way harder than I thought it'd be. I'm just about ready to collapse.
Let's take a rest. If the monsters in here killed all these traders, we need to be at our best. I'm wide awake, so I'll take first watch.
Thanks, man. The nap will do me good.
What a thoughtful and considerate young man Shulk is. I like that about him.
Shulk, my turn.
Awake already?
Didn't sleep a wink. Oh, I still feel like I just did one of Vanguard's drills. Hey. Why do you think the Mechon attacked? Are we just food to them? Or what? Did we do something wrong? Sort of reminds me of the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis. I wonder if it's anything to do with that.
Well, it's hard to believe that living things are just a source of energy for machines. There has to be another reason.
Mechon killed Fiora.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll never forgive them. I don't care what their reason is.
When it happened, the Monado showed me that Fiora was in danger, but I couldn't save her.
It's not your fault. Just because the Monado showed you some future, that don't mean you could do anything about it. You did great. You fought them off. I couldn't have done that. You know, I've been thinking about it. Why you can use the Monado, I mean. Dixon told me. You're a survivor from the Monado expedition team that went out 14 years ago. There was a blizzard or something, and your mum and dad died. And then Dixon found you and brought you back.
That sounds right. I was pretty young, so I don't really remember anything.
Is that why you do it? Why you're always helping Dixon with his research and trying to figure out the Monado?
Maybe. Part of me does see it as something to remind me of my mum and dad. But mainly, if it really is the sword that the Bionis used to kill the Mechonis, like in the legend, I want to work out its secret. That's the real reason.
I've got it. You were chosen by the Monado.
What? Chosen?
Don't you see? Not even Dunban can handle it. It ain't chance that you can and he can't. I'll take the next watch. You get some rest.
Okay, I'll try. Night, Reyn.
Do you wish to change it?
Huh?
The future. It is every man's desire to change the future. Is that not so? Even if everything has been predestined, will you not oppose it? The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you. If you can find the true Monado, the future is yours.
The true Monado.
Shulk. Shulk.
Reyn!
Shulk! Shulk! Reyn! What are you playing at? Give us a hand!
So how is that for a dream? Alright.
Come on!
I'm just gonna attack them all at once.
All right!
You're a lifesaver!
Yeah! Shulk!
Fortunately, these guys are all super
Everyone,
weak.
let's go!
And look at that. Level 7? That's nothing.
Now it's Reyn's time.
Okay, that one's a little bigger.
Eat this! Ha! Come on! Shadow Eat this! I'm powering up. Now it's... Yeah! You like that? Reyn, great attack! Leave it to Reyn.
Yeah, let's do a chain attack.
Okay, beat! Here we go! Backslash! Okay. Reyn! Now we're getting started. Yeah! Reyn time!
Do that good old war swing.
Yeah, powering up. Together now! Yeah, well played. Perfect! Bring it on! Split edge! Eat this!
Alright, defense down, back attack. Bing, bang, boom.
I'm sorry, Reyn.
Don't worry about it. It looked like you were having a nightmare.
Really?
The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you.
What an...
If you can find the true Monado, the future is yours.
The true Monado? Was I dreaming?
What's with you? We'd better get a move on.
So yeah, talk about your signs and portents. Oh, another future vision.
It wasn't a dream. Was it a vision? What should I do? I could tell Reyn, but I don't know.
Isn't that always the dilemma with visions of the future? Just, you just have no idea if telling someone about it is what'll cause it or not. Want to get all those things. Get more of these spiders.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Reyn. Yay! Aura! Reyn, you're a lifesaver. Almost powering up. Take this! How's that? Shulk, get in there! Everyone, let's go! Nice one, Reyn. Almost there. Split edge. Upper. Shadow eye. Nice one, Reyn. Come on. Nice one, Reyn. Wow! I'm powering up. We win! Who else
See,
wants
easy
some?
every time. Got more of that arachno silk I was after. Good, good, excellent. Chance for more. Might as well take it.
Right! Let's do this! This one's mine. Ray! I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in. Yeah!
Oops.
Bring it on!
Just completely picked the wrong spot.
Come on! We can do it! Yeah, I'm turning up. We're the best! Let's not lose our heads, though.
Anything good? Arachno ear. That sounds gross. I don't think I want that. Oh. Sometimes you'll see red collectibles. Those are actually going to be quest items. You don't have to take the quest for them to spawn, which is really nice.
What on Bionis are those?
Monsters' egg sacs, I think. But it looks like there are Mechon parts inside as well.
Man, what kind of monsters are they?
Probably some type of arachno.
Kind of monster you don't want to mess with, Reyn.
Reyn, get back!
Well, so much for that.
Reyn! No. If that vision comes true, then Reyn, I've got to find him.
Alright, so now just back down to Shulk. There's that thing I was talking about earlier about how some enemies will aggro on sound, not sight. Naturally, you can tell if it's too much based on your movement animation.
You think just don't give up, do you?
Yeah, he's fine.
Reyn! I've got to hurry. If I can get up there, I should be able to reach him.
So there are climbable walls in this game. So, let's see, I guess I'm just gonna hoof it to one of them. You just, latch on. You can move around pretty freely. You can even jump off and grab on again if you're into that kind of thing. Good time saver if you need to climb down for any reason. Alright.
Shulk! Where are you? Reyn! Reyn! There's too many of them! I kill one, and 10 more pop up! Reyn, no! Not that way! Reyn! Shulk!
Uh-oh.
Reyn! What's this? The power of the Monado. Look out! Glad one of us figured out these things would try and ambush. Let's do this, Shulk.
Alright, so now we've got a new power for the Monado. How did I forget the actual name of it? Shield. That makes sense. Okay, so here's one of the more distinguishing mechanics of the game. Now we can get visions of the future. So, yeah, they'll give you all the information you need to know. They'll tell you who the attacker is, what attack they're going to use. They're going to tell you who the victim is, and what the outcome of the attack is going to be. So, in this example, you can see that Shulk would be taking over 2,000 damage and will die. And the time there just gives you, just tells you how much time you have to do something about it. This is important. The color of the text will change depending on what kind of attack the enemy is going to use. So it says there white is for talent arts, red is for physical arts, and blue is for ether arts. We don't need to worry about red and blue ones right now. And when you have one of these visions, you can actually direct a party member to do something about it. You need to have at least one meter, your party gauge. You just go up to them, press the button, and then you can just tell them to do any art. I don't think it's affected by cooldowns or anything. You just walk right up and say, hey, do this fast. And then that can change the future. Alright.
Right.
So
I'll
this...
hold off the big ones attached with a Monado. You deal with all the little ones.
Right, so this guy wants to use Arachno Crush.
Come on.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a shield.
Monado! That'll do.
See, just like that.
All right. Behold the power of the Monado. Bring it on. Come on. Oh, yeah,
So the thing with shield is that it
leave it to Reyn.
doesn't last especially long.
I'm powering up. Not long now. Okay, let's finish this. Now it's right. Almost there. Ha! Backslash! Gain this,
Oh
Shulk.
shit, I got hit with bind.
Yeah! Reyn, you're a lifesaver.
Bind is an annoying status, it just pins you to one spot.
Come on! Feet! Boom! Ha! Come on! We can do it! Right! We can do it! Stream edge! Wow! Down! Ah! Grab my hand! Thank you.
Jesus.
Come on! Nice one, Reyn! Gain there, Shulk! Boom! Nice one! Yeah! Shadow Eye!
Just want to take care of these little guys first.
I'm powering up!
Let's do a chain attack, that'll probably help.
Wow! Okay! Now
You're
we're getting
out.
started. Yo! Going down! Ain't over yet! Okay, my turn! Split edge! Keep it up! Yeah! Reyn time! I can feel the strength! In your face!
Alright, what did I just find? I learned a new attack for Shulk. Nice. I can use that to slow the enemy down now, as long as I can attack him from the side.
Powering up! Okay, just one more!
And of course there are more things. Why can't anything ever be easy?
Now it's let's do this!
Alright, so let's see. And then with another stream edge, just because.
You're up! Yeah! Reyn
Topple the
time.
queen, get down.
Yeah, well played. Perfect. Wow, down. Come on. Take this.
Reyn just renewed the topple, that's cool.
I'm powering up. But wait. I can't go on.
Alright, so I'm just gonna wait a little, let that meter run out.
This is the
Now,
Monado's power.
throw a shield down. Look at that, future's changed.
Now it's right. End of the line for you, pal. Come on. Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. We can definitely do this. Ha! Wow, down. All right, now tear 'em up. Okay, Ryan. Ring up. Right, you're a lifesaver. Eat this.
Alright, so I missed with the backslash. That's fine.
Now it's right time. Now perfect for a chain attack.
Alright, see? Easy every time.
Looks like the Monado works on more than just Mechon. I gotta say, that's pretty awesome.
Reyn, I just realized something.
Huh?
The future I see, it isn't set. I think it's more like a warning.
A warning?
Yeah. A warning about what will happen. What will happen if I don't do anything. Or if I can't do anything. So I can use this power to change the future. And that's exactly what I intend to do.
You've got my vote. And if you really can do that, I think Fiora would have liked it too.
Yeah.
Right, let's get moving. We're nearly at the Bionis knee.
Alright. Queen's gut fluid. That's important. Oh yeah, a little extra info about the shield. So, you'll see talent arts have different levels in Roman numerals. The shield has to be the same level or higher, or else it won't actually work. So, for that reason, I tend to level up shield as much as I can. Here's another important thing. Skill trees, even though they look more like branches. Characters can now teach each other abilities from that, so to speak. It's probably easier if I explain it, so let's open up the skill links menu. So this is based on the affinity that the characters have with each other. So you can go to one of these slots and pick out a skill that's the same shape that the other character has. So I don't have any here for Reyn, and that's fine. I've got the circle things, don't have anything there either. This would be a big one, but I can't actually afford it. Because, see, the other thing is you need affinity coins, which is, I mean, if there is one criticism I can level at this game, it's that there's just so many systems and mechanics and all kinds of points going on. I've managed to, immerse myself into it, so I get it all. But I do understand how it could be, like, really dense for someone who's, just watching, or who's, who's not taking the time, because it does kind of ask a lot of you to, studying to get the hang of it. Coins you get from leveling up, and for defeating unique monsters. So it'll be a while before I can have Shulk learn to wear heavy equipment. And then on the flip side, we'll look at what Reyn can learn from Shulk. There would be this, extra recovery from reviving, but that's too many coins. I could have him learn how to equip medium armor, but he already knows that, so there's literally no point. And then I don't have anything here, so... Okay, so I can't take advantage of them just yet, but soon enough. I think after I learned this skill, I will have him move over to this other tree. Why not? Oh, you know what? Let's also take a moment to level up a few of these arts. By the way, I did find some of the manuals to upgrade some stuff for Shulk and Reyn here. Alright, so like I said, I like to keep shield leveled. I guess that's all I can get for now. Wait. I do that mainly because, you know, you never know when you're gonna have to deal with a talent art that can devastate you if you let it connect. Guard shift. I never see him use guard shift. Let's see. Aura burst. Yeah, we'll throw that up because that's an area of effect attack. A couple of levels. There we go. Melt that sticky web thanks to beating the Arachno Queen. That gut fluid was you know, key item.
Wow. No matter how many times I see this, I never get used to it.
On the other side of those clouds.
Yep. It's our enemy. Mechonis.
Our enemy.
See, that's what I was saying earlier about how cool this world is you can see the Bionis and the Mechonis as you climb all over it, and it's just so cool. Well, that was kind of foreboding, but it's fine. I'll just overwrite that. That's fine.
If we just came up the Bionis shin...
Then this must be its kneecap, right?
Yep. Which means Colony 6 is up ahead.
Looks like we can climb up there.
Great. I love a good climb.
Well, let's see, there's a heart-to-heart here. I don't know if I can... Yeah.
We can't lose!
I'll just beat that out of this night wisp.
I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in. All right. We came through.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Easy peasy. Oh, you know what? I want to open up my Collectopedia. See if I can fill in any gaps from Tephra Cave. So slow resist would have probably been a little more useful in that boss fight, but oh well. Always defaults to the party menu. I gotta remember that. But I also got Confusion Ivy, so that's attack plus. I think attack plus raises the maximum auto attack, so you know, if you're into that kind of thing, it's there for you, but I'm not. Alright, now we're technically in a new region. We've got some travelers. Alright, this guy's just going to give me some quests, so I might as well take them.
Good day.
So Leg Ardoon, Maker Bunnet, Field Ponyo. That it? No, it's got one more.
Good day.
Leg Wolf. Okay. I'll check out the shop. Why not? Alright, so don't... Oh, wait, not done checking out the shop. Let's see. That prairie cap is pretty tempting. So is the prairie attire. Regnus gauntlets, possibly. Prairie trousers. Bleh. Tripping over my own words. Straight upgrade for Shulk. Regnus boots. And okay. Not great for either of them. Okay, so let's get some new pants. And I guess I'll take care of the clearing out some of my unused armor and weaponry. So, like, I'm not going to need that, or that, or that. I just want to keep this one for sentimental value. I don't want that, or that. Battle armor's not great. Who's got that? I'm gonna get rid of that. Don't need two of those. Don't need that on that one or that one. Bum. One other nice thing that I get to show off now that I'm in the selling menu is that when items are needed for quests, they have exclamation marks on them. So you know not to sell them. Because otherwise, generally, you can... Well, for the most part, you can feel comfortable getting rid of some of this stuff. Like these smaller bags here, like on this small insect leg. Those are common drops, and it's very rare. There are a few occasions. It's very rare, though, that you'll ever need them for anything. So as a general rule, you can sell them whenever you want. These bigger bag icons, they tend to be worth more. They're less common drops. And those are usually going to be used in quests. So I tend to save them just in case I do find that quest. But I do have a limit to how much I'm allowed to hold, so there will come a time when I start selling them off. But not right now. Anything else I can buy? I think I wanted to get like a prairie cap for everyone. Yeah. Is that all I wanted to get? Ooh. Yeah, I'll just get 2 of these. Give everyone the upgrade. Excuse me. Rather than just try to give only one person an upgrade. Wait, I already forgot. Prairie Cap. There you go. Shulk's got goggles again. Reyn's got goggles now. We can even zoom in a little. Oh. See, look at those goggles. Good looking. Good look, Reyn. Alright, enough of that. This is another location with great music, the Bionis Leg.
Oi, Shulk, look over there.
Smoke?
Maybe someone's got a fire going. Hope they're cooking up something good.
It's hardly a good spot for a barbecue. Come on, let's take a look.
Alright, I might have to switch it over to daytime because honestly the daytime version of this area is so good, it's like more or less iconic. Alright, so this is the third type of monster aggro using an ether skill, an ether art in their vicinity will attract them. So in Shulk's case, that's going to be using Heal or Shadow Eye. If Reyn uses one of his aura techniques, then that will trigger it. So yeah, let's change the time over today because, like I said, it's just so good. And this was a quest, so let's beat it up while we're here.
Right, let's do this. Leave it to Reyn.
Interrupt the extremely good music that I was just talking about. You know,
I'm powering up.
no big deal.
This isn't going well. Aura burst. Okay, guys. Now we're putting together. So this is what teamwork is. Eat this. All right.
Alright, just waiting for Shulk's health to finish recovering before I tackle the next Ardoon and, you know, complete that quest. Not the Armu. I might just have to look for another pack. That's fine. Get a nice new landmark for my troubles here. Oh, there's another target.
We can't lose. Leave it to Reyn.
Oh, I'm just completely whiffed. That's cool.
Bring it on. Okay, now we're getting started, and nothing's gonna stop us. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, Reyn. I'm powering Easy there, Reyn. Thanks. Ha! Yeah! Now it's right time. Take this! Eat this! Come on! This ain't good. Stay strong.
I get some extra money for future purposes. see what this is all about. Oh, that doesn't look like an old campfire. Shulk was right.
Someone's left a buggy out here.
That's strange. Who would just abandon a buggy in this place? And it's pretty new.
Is it brand new?
Not brand new, but it's in very good condition. You wouldn't just abandon it.
With all due respect, Shulk,
What did happen?
the engine is smoking. I don't know if that qualifies as good condition.
There's a boy! He's being attacked by monsters!
You saw it happening? Where?
I don't know, but it was near some water.
Near water? But what made you have a vision all of a sudden?
Maybe it was triggered by touching the buggy.
Well, we'd better find him. Let's search everywhere around here where there's water.
Okay.
Alright, so looking for water. But can I also just mention how cool the just the layout of this area is? I mean, I love these like naturally occurring rock bridge tunnel things. I love that you can look up there and you can see these overhangs with those big gaps. This is another target, so pardon me. But yeah, one of the strengths of this game, and you know, there are so many of them, is just the design of the world that makes it so fun to just like go around and explore. That's one of the downsides of trying to keep this more or less focused on the story, is that I don't always get to show off the cool areas, the cool designs.
Awesome! Leave it to Reyn. I'm powering up. Split edge.
Finish this thing off and then move on to the next.
Okay, just one more lap. Take this. Easy there, Reyn. Cheers. Now it's Reyn time. Come on. Yeah. Now I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in.
Alright, we'll do a quick chain attack while in good condition.
Yeah! Reyn! I know! Come on! Beat! In your face! Perfect! Come on! Take this! I'm powering up! This isn't going well. Don't give up. I'm right next to you. We're the best.
That was a little closer than I would have liked. Take some of that fleecy fur. Oh, but seriously, it's so cool. And I know they always joke about it. But for the most part, you know, if you can see it, you can get there. So I don't know if I'll be doing it anytime soon, but I want to say there is a way to like get up to those overhangs on top of them. If there is, though, it'll be kind of a while before I have the ability to do that. Something that I kind of wanted to mention last time that I neglected is that different areas, like there are going to be spots around here where enemies are just absurdly strong. So something that they kind of do, I think that's a way they kind of, well, A, throw up roadblocks, but B, kind of entice you to revisit areas later, is by throwing up these stronger enemies. And if you're really lucky,
Over
you can
there.
do some shenanigans with them to get tons of experience.
You alright, kid? Who are you? That can wait. Go! Get out of here. Leave these guys to us.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Ready when you are.
Alright, so...
Right, you're a lifesaver. Now let's focus our efforts. Not a problem.
Alright, so while down missed, that's not encouraging.
I'm powering up.
Speaking of encouraging, come on,
Do
Ryan.
it. Yeah. Now it's right time. Yeah. Come on.
Alright, so that's one down.
It's getting good. Stay strong. Powering up.
Like heal.
Come on. Right, you're a lifesaver. Split edge. All right, now tear. Now it's right time. Whoa, down. Take this. Come on.
Just keep hammering away. That's
Split edge.
usually how these fights go.
Like heal.
Guarding. I'm powering up.
Alright, cool.
Split edge.
Ryan triggered Lock On. Lock On is a status effect in this game. It makes it so that whoever's afflicted by it is not allowed to target anyone else.
Okay, it should work now.
Great. You
It's
saved
whoever
my skin.
used it.
My buggy short-circuited. And then there were those monsters and... Well, thanks.
I fixed the circuit, but it's out of ether. Change the cylinder and it will be as good as new.
I think it's time for the introductions. I'm Reyn. He's Shulk.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hi. I'm Juju. Where are you two heading? If you've got time, you should come back to our camp.
Your camp?
Yeah, it's not far.
How about it?
Let's take him up on the offer. I'm surprised there's a Homs camp here, but they might have some information.
I suppose.
Juju, can you tell us how to get there?
Sure. If you go back to the oasis, you should see a tall stone post. Head there first.
Then what?
There's a small path in the woods next to the stone post. Just follow it down to our camp.
Got it. Now, let's make a move.
Alright, so there are other people around. Let's go find those people. Also there you can see there's a little icon in the guest section. That would be for Juju, our brand new friend. Guests just mean that they're technically traveling with you. They don't do anything. They have no impact on combat whatsoever. They're just there. Consider them under your protection for the time being. Alright, so it said something about an oasis. Tall signpost, so let's try to find that tall signpost. Okay, yeah. I guess the oasis was where he was attacked. So we do have to kind of go around. Ignore the arrow pointing me to the right. Oh, there's a heart-to-heart here, so let's get credit for that. Put it on the list for later. Hot taro. That's a name for an item. Oh hey, random weather effects. I guess now that I'm out of Colony 9, well, and outdoors in general, that's something that can happen. It's just suddenly it'll be raining or storming, or a number of different things, depending on where you are.
Right side. Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. So this is what teamwork is. Yeah.
Oops, too early.
You like that? Right.
Those can, well, those mostly affect just whether or not certain rare, unique monsters will appear. Because, you know, sometimes they're there all the time. Some monsters only come out at night or during the day.
You're a lifesaver. All right, now
And some only come out when it's raining.
We win! Who else wants
Really
some?
close. Spark Lancer is probably good. I'll give that to Reyn. I mean, we're in a new region now, so obviously the equipment that I find is going to be better. It's supposed to be better. I just can't get over how big a drop in defense that is. You know what? We'll do it anyway. Because it comes with slots, and I can just slap in something like, HP up. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. A refugee. So, speaking of, this is one of those rare monsters. White Eduardo. What is it? Don't know. But it only shows up during a thunderstorm. What else does she seem to have for us? Violent Andante. Okay. Sky Stage. Anything else? No, that's it. Oh hey, there's one of those monsters that only attacks if you use an ether skill. I'm gonna leave it alone, because I don't have any good ether attacks. And believe me, you do not want to deal with those things without ether attacks. They have a ton of physical defense, and if their HP crosses a threshold... Oh yeah, we were pushing the buggy the whole way.
Juju! Where have you been? Juju! Don't tell me you were... I've told you 1,000 times. We're not ready to leave the camp yet.
But I thought...
Juju!
Sorry, Sharla.
To meet Sharla.
That gear. You must be survivors from the Defense Force. Is Colony 6 okay? Did Gaddo make it?
Hold on. What are you talking about?
We've come from Colony 9.
Colony 9?
They saved me from some monsters. This is Reyn and Shulk.
Oh, so you're not from Colony 6? Thank you for helping Juju. I'm his sister, Shala.
I told them they could rest here, with us.
Did you now? Well, all right. I suppose that's only fair.
Did something happen to Colony 6?
Actually, we're heading there ourselves.
Colony 6 has been... our home. It's been occupied by the Mechon.
No.
I'll tell you about it inside. Follow me.
God, I already kind of forgot what I was talking about before cutscene suddenly happened. I guess I'll pick up this quest from Ernest. So we'll take it and see what happens. If it's close by, I'll swing by there, but it might be something that I have to do off stream. Let's see, pick up this heart-to-heart, add it to the log. Not ready to actually view it yet, which is fine. All good. This guy has a name, so we're gonna talk to him, add him to the map. The never-ending spider web. Alright. So this is this quest has a unique quality to it. You can see that stopwatch there. Next to the title. So there are quests that are limited by plot progression. I can say that at this point, it's technically a good long while before these quests can expire. And even if they do, it's not going to stop you from reaching the highest 5-star affinity for the region, so don't stress too much about meeting them. You know, if you're gonna play along at home, you'll be able to get by just fine without them, without doing them. It just makes things a little easier for when you decide you do want to max out your regional affinity. Anything else from that? No.
Who's this?
Alright. Some collection. Clear almonds. I should have those, yeah. Just pocket an extra 1,000 gold. Easy peasy.
Oh, hello.
I don't know what that's about. Got a shop here. Let's see what they're selling. Not a whole lot. A couple of extra new things. That would be good to have for Reyn, I think. Really bulk him up. Ooh, that would be great for him too. And a bunch of stuff I can't buy yet. Because I already spent all my money. Good going me. Alright, let's move right along. I'll add this. Okay. So let's find out about Colony 6.
We had already fought off the Mechon a year ago. At the Battle of Sword Valley. It left us with a false sense of security. The Colony 6 defense force didn't even notice the approaching Mechon. By the time the air raid siren sounded, a swarm of
That
Mechon
sounds
had blackened the
familiar.
sky. They ate people and burned our buildings. Me and Juju dedicated ourselves to evacuating the children and elderly. I don't know what happened next.
It's just like what happened to Colony 9.
They attacked your colony as well.
Yes. It's good that you managed to evacuate so many.
We have a Tharon, the Colonel, to thank for that. Him and Gaddo.
This Gaddo.
He would have been my husband by now, if not for all this. Cheer up, you two. We can't lose hope just yet. I'm certain Gaddo and the other soldiers are alive. They're still fighting. I can feel it.
You're on your way to Colony 6, right?
You bet. We're up for some revenge. I bet we can even get your colony back.
There you go, showing off again.
If anyone can do it, it's you two. Could you take me with you to the colony?
Juju, the people here need us. How many times do I have to tell you?
But you heard, the Mechon attacked Colony 9. That means a load of them have left Colony 6 already. It has to.
Even if that's true. No, especially if it's true. We cannot expose the camp to any more danger.
So, you don't care what happens to the people in the colony? How can you be so heartless? Are you that scared of the Mechon?
Oi, kid.
Reyn!
You ought to know how Charlotte feels. Watch your mouth and have some respect.
I'll go and make dinner.
Maybe I was too hard on him. Shulk?
Reyn, you really remind me of Gaddo when you get angry.
I do?
Gaddo's taken care of us ever since we were young. I always saw him as a big brother, really. But he was more of a father to Juju. He'd call him kid whenever he told him off, just like you did.
I don't think I'm ready to be someone's old man just
I like
yet.
Reyn.
Wait, Shulk. Did it happen again?
Yeah.
You had another vision.
Oh no!
No! Juju! The buggy's gone! He's going to Colony 6 on his own.
Stupid kid.
We have to hurry. Something bad's gonna happen.
What did you see?
A deep valley. Everything's engulfed in flames. There's a black shadow. It kills Juju.
Is it the Mechon with the metal face?
Yeah,
Where does it happen? Is it near Colony 6?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Let's get after him, Shulk.
Hold on a second. What was all that about?
I know you won't believe this, but Shulk can see the future.
The future? That's not possible.
That's what I thought too. I still can't explain this, but that vision I had will come true unless we stop it.
So you're telling me Juju's in danger?
Believe it or don't believe it, that's your call. But I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for Shulk's visions.
Juju. Okay, I can't say I believe you. But what have I got to lose?
I like the way you think.
Charlotte, you're...
What?
No, nothing.
Oh,
What are you doing? Let's go and find Juju.
When you talk like that, you sound just like Gaddo. That's how I know it's not worth arguing.
What am I, some kind of Gaddo substitute?
That thing killed Charlotte too. I saw it in the vision. But I can't stop her coming with us. I don't know how I can protect her. But I have to do it. I will change the future.
Alright, so cool. So now they're gonna introduce us to a new party member. With Charla. Alright, so now the game's finally telling us about buffs and debuffs. Let's take a look at what Charla can do. Charla is going to be a dedicated healer. You can see a lot of her skills here. We've got Heal Bullet, that's a single target heal. Shield Bullet will absorb some damage. That's cool. Cure Bullet will clear debuffs. Heal Blast is a full party heal. Oh no, excuse me. Heal Blast is a mega heal, single target. And got Tranquilizer to put an enemy to sleep. Tranquilizer is useful for one specific thing that comes to mind. If you want to cheese some grinding. Since this game does have fall damage, there are some monsters that are at a much higher level. If you can open up the fight by putting one of them to sleep, and then just make it so, you know, issue a command so that your party doesn't attack. Put it to sleep, and then you just kind of push it off of a cliff. And let the fall kill it. And then you get credit for the kill. It gives you, like I said, a ton of experience. I'm not going to do that because I've never tried. So I don't know if I could pull it off. But that is something that I've seen before. I'm going to level up Thunderbolt because that is going to be her main attack. Heal Bullets can get a level. Heal Blast can get a level. Cure Bullet. And why not Shield Bullet? So everything gets a level. Let's see, there is one other thing. Her talent gauge works a little differently, so just open up the tutorial because I don't fully remember how it works. That's not the one. This is the one. So her talent art is called Cool Off. So rather than filling when she auto attacks, it fills when she uses her arts. And when it fills all the way up to full, well, then her rifle has overheated and she needs to use Cool Off to be able to do anything else. So there it is. When the gauge reaches maximum, the gun gets too hot. So before that happens, cool it down and use, Cool Off to fix that up. I want to say there's something else about Cool Off, like it lets her regen a little bit of health. I could be wrong about that. There might be something she has to do to make that work. Let's look at her skill trees while we're at it. Medium equipment from defense, medical knowledge. Reduce the duration of Cool Off. That's a good idea. Alright, yeah, we'll put her over here because that will eventually teach her heavyweight equipment naturally, and then there's this thing here, middleweight expert. Improves defense and ether defense of all medium weight armor, just adds an extra 10% on top of that. So why not? We'll do that. Yeah. See if there's any links we can give her just yet. Not quite. Not quite. Okay. Worth a shot.
Who's this?
This guy wants us to defeat some Mechon. He's probably going to ask me to defeat some more monsters.
Who's this?
The Turkins. Oh boy.
Who's this?
Alright, I guess that's an achievement for, just for taking on so many quests. Oh, there's someone here. More ingredients. Get a sapling. Alright, now I can finally get back to it. Alright, maybe now I can take on this Aqua Nebula.
Everyone, let's go! I hate these things.
Don't let a single one escape.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Reyn.
I'm really feeling it.
Shulk, that's
We're
good.
powering up. Backslash! Eat this!
Good night.
yeah, I mean, look at this. It's
Eat this! Now
got
it's
so
right
much
time.
defense. I'm doing double-digit damage only.
Okay, guys.
It is immune
Now we're pulling
to
together.
physical defense reduction.
Eat this!
My rifle's getting hotter.
Eat this!
Fire!
Backslash! Eat this! Yeah!
We're starting to look like a team.
With you and me here, what'd you expect?
Even a charged up backslash only does like 400 damage.
How's that? Shulk! Yeah, that's it!
Guess I gotta try harder.
Everyone, let's go!
Alright, so let's see if I can make this work.
How good are we?
Let's keep moving.
Actually, I might be able to do something after all.
Okay, here we
Alright,
go!
if I do this properly...
This is the
Shield's
Monado's
not
power.
actually... Well, you know what? Let's do Buster instead. That counts as an attack.
How's this? Right.
Not great damage, but I do want purple.
Yeah, go, Charlotte!
My turn. Thunderbolt! Fire! Nice.
Alright, so I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Perfect!
If,
Charlotte, with you
Uh-oh.
around, I'm
It's-
feeling it now. It's
Oh.
right time.
Good night.
I've gotten all turned around.
Come on! Okay. I'm on fire! Charlotte, did you see me? Did you see what I did?
Oh, I wasn't really looking.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
Oh, that's right. That's the other thing. Now that I have a full party, they're going to just banter with each other after every battle, or after a lot of battles at least.
We
And that's
can't lose.
really good.
Don't let a single one escape.
Leave it to right.
I'm really looking forward to hearing some of these again.
Eat this like heel. Let's keep up the powering up.
Now we're working as one.
Now, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Alright, so that means that Reyn is going to learn the new art. Yeah. So because Reyn has learned a new art, he has too many. He just knows too much. So I have to pick something that I want to, that I would want to get rid of. So let's see. Sword Drive does a ton of damage, and that's good. I want to keep that. So I'm going to, let's see, set that in place of... going to set it in place of Bone Upper, because Bone Upper is a single attack that just fills the talent gauge. War Swing does multiple hits to fill the talent gauge, and each hit will just fill it a lot. So, well, the full attack will fill it a lot. So, put Sword Drive in there. Level it up. You can see it had like a really big cooldown too. Naturally 90 seconds, and even then that only lowered it by, was it like 4%? Yeah. So it's potent, so it's worth putting on. I don't really ever play as Reyn, so I don't bother like reorganizing it. But you can reorganize it, so let's do that for Shulk, for example. So let's say I want to put, yeah, put it like that. Just kind of create a flow there that's a little easier to navigate. So I could do like a Slit Edge to lower enemy defense, then Shadow Eye to reduce aggro, and add a charge effect, and then just go right over to backslash and just create a flow like that. You know, if you're into that kind of thing. So let's see if I can get another fun little post-battle conversation.
Bring it on! Backslash! Okay, now we're getting started.
Reyn, don't jump the gun now.
Powering up! Don't mess with the best.
Let's stay alert.
Oh well.
Charlotte, do you know which way Juju went?
There are quite a few ways to get there from here. But he's in a buggy, so I think he'll take Ragwell Bridge.
Ragwell Bridge?
It's not far. It's a really old bridge built around the time Colony 9 was founded.
Okay. Let's make that our next stop.
Sounds like a plan. Charlotte, you stay back. Leave any monsters up to me and Shulk.
What? You think I can't pull my weight in battle? I've got field experience as a medic. If you get hurt, I can use ether to patch you up.
Nice. I'm always getting roughed up. You'll be a big help.
Alright, that's Ragwell Bridge. There's the buggy. Juju only had to go straight, but he managed to swerve right into the side there.
Come on! Who put this barrier in the way? Oh, now the front suspension's all twisted up. Looks like I'll have to walk it. They're all cowards. I'll show them all.
Good job, Juju. I'm going to take on another one of these things, just because if I can get the rare drop from them, they're really valuable.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Let me at him.
Fill up the talent gauge
I'm
some.
really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Now it's Ryan's time. Ryan, you're a lifesaver. Whoa, backslash!
We're starting to look like a team.
With you and me here, what'd you expect? Straight on the edge! Sword drive!
Knock it the hell back.
Powering up!
You can do better than that.
Backslash!
My rifle's getting hotter. Now!
Now it's Ryan's time.
Good dodge. The next one will hurt even more.
Chala! Nice attack!
I think we can do it.
I'm powering up! Shadow Eye!
Good to go.
Now it's Ryan's time!
Now!
Yeah!
Fire!
Eat this! I'm powering up!
Thunder bullet!
Almost there!
Alright, when it starts glowing again...
Eat this! Now it's Ryan's time! Let's do this!
The timing may have been a bit tricky there, but I think I made it work.
Monado. Right. Yo.
Point.
Sword drive. Shala.
Okay. Eat this electric round. Okay, perfect.
See, that's
We did it.
A victory.
that burst attack there at the end. That's
Not lose our heads.
why you want
Let's stay
to
focused.
have your ether attacks handy, because, like I said, once the Nebula enemies get down to a certain threshold, they'll start charging up for a burst attack, where they'll explode, and you'll get the experience, but you won't get any items from it. Look at this cool rock formation. I'm supposed to kill some of these things. Let's do that.
Right. Let's do this. This one's mine.
Don't let a single one escape.
Aura. Split it. Swing. I'm powering up. Go.
Nice.
Nice attack.
Guess I gotta try harder.
Everyone, let's go. Now it's right time. Split it. Wow.
Fire!
Down.
We're starting to look like a team.
With you and me here, what'd you expect?
My rifle's getting hotter.
I'm powering up. Split it.
Too early again.
Right. Let's keep up the pressure.
Looks like we don't need my medical.
All right. Time for a chain attack. Been waiting for this. Now it's right time.
There we go.
Good job, all.
Piece of cake. Good thing I'm here.
Winter
No?
boots.
Anyone?
Alright, let's finish up the quest for real now.
Everyone, let's go. Let me at 'em.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Aura. All right. A chain attack will finish him. Roger. All systems go. Powering up.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Feet. Sword dagger. Yeah.
Shulk! Fantastic.
Hey, don't hoggle.
Oh, Ryan, if you want some of the glory,
Let's go.
you're gonna have to earn it.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is that as soon as you kill a target enemy, a target monster,
Looks like it's no
you get credit for it towards the quest. So even if by some odd chance I didn't survive the battle,
I'm not doing too well.
Don't give up. I'm right next to you.
there we go.
That was a beauty.
So even if somehow I were to lose the battle, the quest is already done.
I'm never gonna give up.
It's another one of those quality
We make
of
a
life
great
things.
team.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Got some spotted wolf hides out of it. Curious about those hunter boots. As great as those big hulking boots look on Ryan, I guess I'm gonna swap them out for something that's a strict upgrade. Oh, look at him. Almost looks like he's wearing socks with sandals. No, he doesn't, but he got some leggies out. Not all the way out, but, you know, halfway. Sometimes that's all you can ask for.
We can't lose.
Nope.
Don't let a single one escape.
I completely beefed that one. I meant to hit enchant, not
Now it's right time.
mustard.
Right, you're a lifesaver. Eat this. All right,
No way.
I'm feeling it. Wow, down. Split it. Now's perfect for a chain attack. Yeah, we got him good. Cool. Let's
That's
keep this
fine,
up.
see? M53s. Do I need to take those out for anything? Here's my enchant button.
Thanks.
We can definitely do this! Good night! Chain attack! I'm powering up! How? Backslash!
Thunderbolt!
Oh yeah, baby! Right! Great attack!
Guess I gotta try harder.
Leave it to Reyn!
Alright, let's go for it. Let's just
Okay, here we go!
beat the hell out of these things.
Monado, lend us your
Use
power!
Buster,
Monado! Reyn! Yeah!
Sword Drive.
Reyn time!
Check out that
Go,
damage.
Shala!
Okay. My rifle's getting hotter. If we fight like this, okay, perfect.
We did it! Nicely done! Alright, we can do... Wow!
Fortunately,
We win!
the whole
what a
thing
bunch
about
of
just
jokers.
toppling Mechon to
Okay,
make them
let's get going.
vulnerable to your attacks is still totally valid. It was not just a one-time thing.
Right! Let's do this! Let me at him!
I don't want anyone dying out there. What a pain. They're coming in drones.
Yeah! Let's focus our efforts!
Gotcha.
There's no end to them! More company! Just what I needed! What? Reyn?
Don't worry about it.
Cheers! You're a lifesaver! Reyn, you're a lifesaver! Wow, down!
Now let's go for a little more, just because. Backslash, hit him with a
Yo,
sword drive.
get out of here! Go, Shala!
My turn.
I can't chain that anymore, so let's do a Metal Blast.
Metal blast. We're not finished yet.
Okay,
And
my
just
turn!
charge that even more, so get
How
to...
do you like that? Nicely done!
Anytime, any place.
Monado, lend us your power! Powering
Gotta
up!
cool off.
I'm
Okay.
seeing something. Ah! The future is ours to decide.
Good to go.
Like
Okay.
we can definitely do this. Round, I fight.
Now we're working as one.
And as one,
Let's see what this guy wants to do. Cut attack.
Ah!
So, for example, I could
Fire.
warn Charla.
the cards today. Shala, watch out!
So, let's have her heal herself. I couldn't have her do shield bullet to protect herself, reduce the damage, but I want her healed too.
Heal blast.
Let's keep up the pressure! Bring it on! Like heal!
Thanks.
So let's do Buster.
Monado!
Oh yeah, hit all them
Now we're
monsters
putting
at
together.
once.
So this is what teamwork is.
Buster's an underrated skill. I barely used Buster in my first playthrough, but now I know better.
Good night.
Alright, I'm feeling it right time. We can definitely do this!
Oops, I didn't get there in time.
What? We haven't lost yet! Not good. Right, you're a
Let's
lifesaver.
give it our all. Thunderbolt. Fire.
I can't.
Alright, so I'm going to try to be careful about that.
I can change the future. I'm powering up.
You can do
Got
better,
just
Shulk.
enough juice left for,
Come on, Shulk. You can do it.
I'm seeing
I think I
something.
can get them all in one attack. I'm going to try.
Got focused on power. Just what I need now is right time.
You can do better than that.
I'm alright.
I think Shulk just went down for the count, which means I'm going to have to respawn somewhere. I might have been a little too ambitious.
I'm not sure how much longer I can last.
The future is
Alright, so we'll just leave that alone.
That's it. Shulk. Woo! You beauty. Everyone, let's go. No way. All right, I'm feeling it. Wow,
No way.
almost there.
You don't need to test it. Now we're working as one.
Alright, so I thought I'd bit off more than I could chew, but it turned out to be fine.
Gotta cool off. Okay.
What's the future?
Smashing all those visions. Those sounded pretty neat. Let's check out some of our new prizes. Calm shot, just better attack, better criticals, or higher critical rate, get a cool new rifle out of it. That's fun. Regard gauntlets. Yeah, they're cool looking, but slap those bad boys on Reyn, I guess. No. Let's put them on Shulk. How do they look on Shulk? Oh, that looks cool enough. Let's do it. Oh, right. I should give Charla some gems. Charla likes Ether because that's how most of her attacks function. I'm gonna give her a little extra agility too, just because. Poison defense seems natural for a healer. And strength up, why not? Dubious benefit, but it's fine.
Now we're working as one.
We can definitely do this. Wow, down. Now it's right time.
Like that.
Chala, great attack. Hey, don't hog all the glory.
I think we can do it.
Just
This is the
smack
Monado
that thing
power.
down a little.
All right,
Matter of time
time
now.
for a chain attack. I'm powering that. Shadow Eye. Take that. Man didn't even break a sweat. Piece of cake.
Easy.
We make a great team.
The guard gear. Can I throw that on Shulk? That'd be a good upgrade for him. Yeah, pretty good. Look at that. Now he's got he's got something. He's got like some kind of cyber bonnet, I guess. That's cool. Let's let him keep that for a little while. Now, where is Juju? Juju was over here. That's right. Gotta cross the bridge, past the crashed buggy, ruined the suspension. Good job, kiddo. Just fixed it, too.
Hey, Charla, look.
It's Juju's buggy. What is that thing? Ah!
Juju!
What is it?
It's Juju!
Shulk, is he okay? Tell me!
There's a Mechon! It's taken Juju!
When?
I'm not sure, but I don't think we've got much time.
You said you saw a deep valley, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, there's a place like that just up ahead. And it's even on the way to Colony 6. That must be the route Juju's taking.
You sure? No other deep valleys round here?
Not as far as I know.
Well, Shulk,
Let's move. That has to be where Juju is.
Alright. I definitely have to save Juju. I mean, I don't think there's any way I could stop today without rescuing him. But let's check in on the Collectopedia. Alright, so that gives me strength up. Already got one of those.
I can feel the power! That's what I'm talking about!
So this is something that will happen as well. You'll pick up a collectible, or does it happen from treasure? I don't think it happens from like monster drops. But sometimes you'll pick up a collectible, and then you'll get like a vision of the future. So here, I find out that I need 3 moth crawlers for some future quest I don't have yet. That's how they'll always work, is they'll tell you what the item is and how many of it you'll need to complete the quest. You might get a little insight into the quest itself. By the way, remember how I was talking about how you can just kind of push enemies off a cliff to their deaths and then claim a ton of experience for it? These are those enemies. You can see there, they're level 78, which is way above my pay grade at the moment. But those are what you would just put to sleep and shove away. Really effective if you can pull it off. I can't. Exactly.
Is this the place you
They
were on about?
even attack on
This is it,
sight,
all right?
so just
At the end of the road, there's a path to Colony 6.
let them be.
But there's no sign of Juju. If my vision was right, he should be around here somewhere.
I'm sure he would have gone along this road. I just hope nothing's happened to him yet.
Any chance he went up that way?
It's not safe around here. I doubt Juju would go off the beaten track if he could avoid it.
Got it. We'll search along the road.
Just another example of guidance. You could technically try to go through that cave, but the enemies there are still like super strong, so better to just stick with the road. Beat up a few of these lower level Mechon. It's fine.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Reyn.
Don't let a single one escape.
I'm really feeling it. All right, I'm feeling it.
Alright.
We can definitely do this. Now it's right time. Behold the power of the Monado.
Oh, did Reyn get toppled?
And as one,
Or Charlotte got
we're
toppled?
unbeatable.
Whoops.
Bring it on! Right, we can definitely do
My
this.
rifle's getting
Monado,
hotter.
lend us your power. Eat this.
Oops.
How's that? Joke.
How that happened.
Come on! Right, you're a lifesaver.
Oh no.
Right time. Take this.
Someone put me back up.
Just what I needed. Down. All right, I'm feeling it.
Starting to look like a team.
We can do it. We can.
Oh, there it is. You
definitely
can
do
see
this.
Charlotte healing
I'm powering up.
little bits of health, little tiny ticks of health for
Now it's right
going into
time.
cool-off state.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Come on. Let's keep up the pressure.
No way.
Yeah. One down.
Put this victory together.
Cool. Let's keep this up. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Let's see, I said I wanted to put another Legar gear on Reyn if I got the chance, so I guess I got the chance. Now he's got cool goggles, like his safety visor goggle thing. Not that anyone wears it, but you know, it looks cool. That's all that matters.
Monado, lend us your power! Beat! Rage!
Now!
We can definitely do this! Wow, down!
Tranquilizer!
Powering up! Right, you're a lifesaver. Come on!
Let's have fun with the chain attack. Why not?
Here we go!
We'll just go straight for the gusto, I think.
This is the Monado's power! How's this? Right, you're up! Yeah! Reyn time!
Alright.
This is gonna hurt! Charlotte!
My turn! My rifle's getting hotter.
Now we're getting started. And nothing's gonna
Nice.
stop her. We did it! Nicely done! Ha! Now it's right.
So getting a good combo going with during a chain attack is
Hey, don't hold
really
on,
useful.
Glory. Everyone, let's go! Stream edge!
Everyone ready for a chain attack?
We're gonna knock your block off!
Let's try to get Charlotte back on her feet.
This isn't going well. Sorry, I got focus.
Oops, I should have. Alright, come on, help me up,
Just what I
someone.
needed.
Cure bullet! Go!
What?
My rifle's getting hotter.
Oh boy.
This isn't going well.
Sorry.
Come on, Reyn.
I got focus.
You can do it, Reyn. Alright, so. Well, I definitely overdid it that time.
No way.
These things happen. It's not the end of the world. I'll just be more careful next time, that's all. I mean, it's either that or just grind around some more, and I don't feel like doing that. Okay, they attack on sight, so we just swing around behind those fellas. Just kind of hug the wall here, should be fine. Just ignore those scout units. All those red dots on the map. See, easy peasy. Alright, so that looks like our target over there. Another example of you know, getting advance notice of a quest. Oops. Well, this shouldn't be too bad.
Now it's right time. Split it! Just what I needed.
Oh dear. So, it is actually possible for enemies to do chain attacks. Obviously, I don't want to get into the habit of letting them do that.
Easy there, Reyn. Let's keep up the pressure. Yeah, this is a good pace. This isn't going well.
Sorry.
That
it's
was
my fault.
very bad.
out of it. Gotta cool off. Okay!
Spinning. It's coming to me.
I'm sorry. Playtime's over. Try and dodge this.
Not long
Good
now.
to go.
Alright, Ryan, I'm counting on you, buddy.
No giving up now. I can still do it. I'm powering up. Ha! No good. Down.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
A valiant effort. Enemy chain attacks can be devastating, as you can see. Those monsters sure hit me hard, and I didn't hit a new landmark yet, so, oops. Third time's the charm, right? Usually most monsters won't do chain attacks on you. They're definitely far less common, I would say. Keep hugging the cliff here, more or less. And I can still just miss those Mechon, it's fine. You know what, there should be a landmark around here somewhere. I might have to go across the bridge, but even if I do, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because if I die again, it's going to be a shorter walk this time. As long as I can get credit for this. This is what passes for a safety save in Xenoblade Chronicles. Just pop in right here, eventually. There we go.
I feel more powerful.
So now I don't have to worry about the Mechon. Nope, I don't actually want to fight. Let's take that out. There. See, it's fine. That good nighttime music, even if it isn't as iconic.
Juju! Hold on! I'm coming!
Wait! Shana!
Ah! Ah! Juju! Ah!
Well, that's not good.
Another new symbol's appeared on the Monado. Can I save her?
Of course you can.
No, see, it's fine.
Shulk!
Its tentacles could come out from under the ground at any second. One false move and you're done for. Wait for my order. Reyn, you got my back?
Of course! Leave it to me!
Amazing! I didn't know you could do that.
It's not me. It's the power of the Monado.
That's right. And the light swirling around us. That's the Monado and all. Shala, let's
Alright,
move.
so new Monado power. Monado speed, I believe. Yeah. So speed is only single target in practice, unfortunately. I should enchant. But whenever you see an enemy, like whenever you get a vision warning about an enemy that's going to
Pull yourself together. Come on, snap out of it. Come on.
when it's going to use a physical art, you know, the red text that pops up,
Definitely do this.
that's your cue to use speed to counter that.
Monado, lend us your power. This isn't going well.
Can you still fight?
Yeah, I'm not quitting yet.
Go!
Let me see if I can take out this tentacle to good effect.
Thanks. Fire! The next one will hurt even more.
Shala, awesome.
I think we can do it.
Almost there.
Okay, that's not going as nearly as well as I would
Going
like.
well.
Wait, don't rush off.
Case in point, this is when I would want to use speed on Sharla, except I don't think I have the meter for it. Maybe I do.
You can do better than that.
End of the line for you, pal.
Monado, lend us.
Alright,
All right.
My rifle's getting
Behold
hotter.
the power of the Monado.
Things are really
alright,
heating
so
up.
that worked out the best after all.
I'm feeling it.
Thanks. No way!
Now it's Reyn time.
We can definitely do this.
I guess something I haven't really talked about that I should have is that
Guarding. We can definitely do this.
oh jeez.
I can't go on. Come on.
So the Monado arts actually use a portion of the talent gauge. So something like Buster will use up the whole thing, I think, but Shield, Enchant, Speed, they seem to use about half of it.
Monado, lend us your power. Come on.
Thanks.
Stream We can definitely do this. Come on, we can do it. This is the Monado's power.
There we go. Work on these tentacles some more.
Yeah. Shulk. Yeah, that's it.
Guess I gotta try harder.
Everyone, let's go.
If you're asking how I knew that that was the backside of it, I didn't. Well, okay, I had an idea. I can see that it was targeting Reyn at that time. So as long as I put it between me and Reyn, then I can reasonably assume that I'm at its backside.
Right. Awesome.
Guess I gotta try harder.
Leave it to Reyn.
Enchanted right
Now
now.
it's Reyn time.
This is the Monado's power.
That's what it's
Thanks.
Light heal.
We can definitely do
So
this.
it's targeting Reyn, so that's how I know I'm at the side of it right at this moment.
Come on. Let's do this. Split edge. Reyn, you're up. Yeah. Reyn time.
So I've dealt enough damage.
Is it down?
Except it's got Juju, so gonna have to do something about that.
Get back here.
I guess it
It's
had
up there.
Juju before,
Let's go after it.
but
Right.
you know.
Above! Let's get it! Monado, land us your power! Cheers, Shulk.
Alright.
I'm powering up. Yeah! Eat this! Stream it! We can definitely do this! Thanks! Aura burst! Thanks!
My rifle's getting hotter.
Shadow Arm! Now it's right time! Take this!
Fire!
This is the Monado's power! Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. So this is what
Yeah.
teamwork
Alright,
is.
so this shouldn't be a problem now.
Beat!
Now that I've got no tentacles to deal with.
Eat this! I'm powering up! Just what I needed! Wah!
Gotta cool off.
Alright, round where
We can definitely do this!
Buck up, buddy.
Good to
Come
go.
on! Right! This isn't like you! Yeah, I'll get stuck.
Right here.
Now it's right
Fire.
time! You're a
No
lifesaver!
way.
Right?
Don't worry about it.
Don't let it get
I love
to
the
you.
encouragement
Cheers.
aspect so much.
Beat! Monado, this is your power!
It really does add, you know,
I'm powering up! This isn't going well.
Wait, don't rush off.
it adds, how do I want to describe it? It actually feels like, you know, team building
We can
for
definitely do
everyone.
this! This isn't
Like
going
someone
well.
misses their attack or it gets deflected or something, and then their friend says, hey, don't worry about it, you got this. That's really cool.
Go on. I'm powering up. Monado, lend us your power. Monado, show me the way. Not gonna happen. Sword blade. That's it. Show. Woo! You beauty. Everyone, let's
They
go.
land a critical, you know, they kill an enemy, you know, just about anything. You'll get that little optional, or that little QTE, and then they'll say something positive. I mean, that's really nice. Let's do this for you. So, behind it, I think.
Take this. Right. You're up.
I didn't realize the enchant had worn off already. So, oops.
Sword drive. Shala.
Okay. Dose of healing coming up.
You around, I fight three
Okay,
times as
perfect.
hard. Nicely done. Perfect.
I don't know if you heard it that well, but Shulk or Reyn just declared that
Just what I need.
when Charla's around, he fights 3 times as hard.
Definitely do this.
Should have just used Awakening.
Now it's Monado, lend us your power. Shala. Forget it.
So there it
Hard
is.
next time.
And this, and Reyn says, don't worry about it, just get him next time.
Just what I needed. Come on.
Let's see
I'm powering up.
what we've got going on now. More tentacles. Ooh. We'll just keep focused on Reyn. That's all I
That'll do.
ask.
They do the line for you, pal. Eat this. Now it's right time. All right.
So you do have to worry about the enemy changing targets on you, which is why I tend to wait like just a tiny bit.
I'm really feeling it. I'm powering up. We can definitely do this. All right, now tear them up. Okay, Reyn. It's coming time.
Let's see if I can warn against that successfully.
Nothing's gonna stop me. Yeah, that was sorted nice.
Will you make up your mind, boss?
We can definitely do
I
this.
guess it is. But you could see there that the enemy kept switching targets just back and forth. So I couldn't. So I wanted to be careful about putting up protection for them.
Juju, are you all right? Shala, I'm sorry. I'm so
glad you're okay.
Hey, looks like we changed the future.
Yeah,
What's up?
you gotta have that slap. That
It's just that
I'm
I
so
can't
glad
spin
you're
the
okay.
Mechon
Now,
from my
what
vision.
the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, wasn't it supposed to be that one with the face? I guess we changed more than we expected. Shulk?
no,
Oh boy.
something's not right.
Juju!
No, it's not him at all.
But this one's got a face and all.
I've been waiting for you, Monado boy.
I can talk.
What? It spoke.
White metal-faced scarpers. I thought you'd have to be this big, scary monster. But look, you're just a
This guy's
pathetic
voice
little
rules,
kid.
by the way. But only in cutscenes. In battles, it's unintelligible garbage.
Sword drive! Monado, lend us your power!
I owe you.
As you can probably tell by the level, I'm not really supposed to win.
Good night!
It's coming to me.
I'll just slip around behind him, though, just in case.
You can do better than that.
See, I couldn't hit him, or do anything. His attack had an area of effect. Now he's got Juju.
Juju!
You pile of junk! Let him go!
Right, better watch your back.
Got it! Cheers, Shulk!
Little.
Why? Why can't I use the Monado? It's only the ones that have faces. But I can still see what it's going to do. Just like before.
Nice tricks you got there, Pipsqueak. Darting around the place. That's the Monado's power. Won't matter, you're still flesh and blood, and I reckon you're nearly done. Behind you!
Shulk! Leave these to me! Don't take him out!
Yeah, got it.
Now!
Right! It's just bouncing off him!
That was fun for a while. But now I'm bored!
Charlotte!
Time to finish you off!
Shulk! Look out!
Sound of powering down.
Looks like my time is up. It's your lucky day, little boy. But that luck won't last forever.
Huh?
I'll keep hold of this brat. If you want him back, you better come to Colony 6. But you'll have to be quick. I'm feeling hungry.
You're gonna pay!
I can't wait to grind you all into dust!
Charlotte! Charlotte! No! Juju.
All right, let's see here. So I think I said I was going to save Juju, but I've been at this for 2.5 hours, so I think that's a good story beat to end on. Let's just see if there's another cutscene after this. I'm sure there will be. Hopefully it's not too long. I'll just do it like I did this time. I'll replay this
Gaddo!
It's only been a year since the Battle of Sword
at the
Valley.
beginning of next
How?
time.
How did the numbers grow so quickly?
Just because I want to make
Are
sure
their
that
numbers
I
too
know
great even for you, Gaddo?
how far
Otharon!
I'll be able to go on my own time,
Medic Shala, here are your new
you
orders.
know, without triggering any other
You and
cutscenes
Juju
by
are to
mistake.
ready the evac ships. You will be in charge of
So-
the evacuation.
That means I'm going to be talking over this some more to say thank you for
You must
watching.
realize the ships can only carry so many. We must
God,
stay behind
I
and
just
fight
love this
to
game
protect those
so
who remain
much,
in Colony
and
6.
I'm pretty sure I said this last time, but I'm going to say it again. I'm so glad that I now have the opportunity
fine.
to share my love with
I'll be
anyone
able to
who
keep my mind
cares
on
to
the battle,
watch.
knowing you're safe.
'Cause this game is just so good. Just so good in so many
Promise me.
ways.
Shala,
Promise that you'll meet us outside the
And
colony.
in fact, I love
Hi.
it so much.
Just make sure
I
you
can't
get
make
out
any
of here
promises
alive.
because it always depends on my work schedule. But I am
yeah,
thinking about trying to
I promise.
pick up the frequency
Don't worry.
and just like stream more often. Just so I can play this game more. So I'm gonna try for like 3 times a
Gaddo.
week.
A promise is a promise.
We'll see how that actually
And
works
until
out.
I see you
But
again, I will protect
I am
everyone.
definitely thinking of doing it again on Tuesday because that'll be my next day off.
No.
And I'll have to check my schedule later. But
I keep 'em real
yeah, if I can do
safe
3 times a week, that'll be
inside my belly.
fantastic for me.
Juju!
I can really get through this game. Just because
Where are you?
because I love it so much and I want to keep playing it. And the more I can play it, the happier I'll be. So that's going to be my goal for now. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to skip this because, like I said, I'm going to play it again at the beginning of the next stream. When I won't be talking over it, so we'll just consider that, like a preview of what's to come. So, yeah, once again, thank you for watching, and Tuesdays, it should be back to my more usual time, maybe around 1:30-ish, maybe 2, we'll see. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to upload this to YouTube and, wait like another 5 hours or something. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. See you all next time.